Happy New Year. We begin straight away with the need to be looking for a job. I know that the year begins with many of us are now looking for some employment. So we begin with this series by starting to equip those of us who are watching with CV writing skills, cover letter skills, and even job hunting skills. Welcome and stay tuned. Now, a resume is a 1 or 2 page document that details your skills and your background in a short form, a resume. On the other hand, a CV is a longer document, much longer, that details all your profile, history, education, all that you have done. Many times, a CV will be used for academic, scientific researches and that type of purpose, while a resume will be used for job hunting. So these are the important parts of a CV or a resume. So when I open yours, the first thing I want to see is something that is adopted very well and has the following information. Quickly, I want to see. Number 1, simply personal information about yourself. Your age usually, generally your age, your full names, and that type of thing. Keep it. Tip number 2 on CV writing. Consider your level of education and work experience. For example, a university graduate will have a bit of a longer CV. Why? You will put in there your levels of education, the projects you did, theses, dissertations, all those you will put them there. Now the third tip in writing a CV or a resume. Consider your targeted employer. Where are you sending the document? So you have heard that Safaricom are looking for a technical person, or the breweries are looking for a technical person. Who are you targeting? You can't use one which you used to apply a job in maybe a supermarket or that type of thing, and it's the same one you used to paste elsewhere. No. Who is your targeted employer? So that you can know how to tailor make. For example, here, this is a CV of somebody, maybe Elizabeth Smith. You can see that from her profile very well that she begins with her name, shows her education, the type of researches she has done, her publication, conferences and courses, teaching experience, and then now work experience. And you can see it's quite a detailed document. Shows very well the type of things she has done, the publications. Other people will go ahead and tell us about the research they have done, the papers they have gotten, recognitions that they have. All that will be put in a CV. Long document, very conclusive, very detailed, a CV. On the other hand, if we move on to a resume, for example, here is an example of a resume. If you look at this, now, all these are very available on the internet. So I chose a profile, like for example, this is Ufundi Najira. He's a maintenance technician. So he begins just by telling us his profile, employment history, and where he has worked. That's it, maintenance technician at this place. Then education and references. That's it. That's it about CV writing. Simple. Like we have said, keep your format short and simple, applicable. Again, consider your level of education and work experience so that you can choose whether to do a resume or a CV. And finally, think about your targeted organization, your targeted employer. Where are you sending the CV? I hope with all those tips, you will be able to come up with something, a document that really tells your employer much more about you and represents you even before they meet you. Thank you for watching. Now stay tuned for the next video on cover letters. Thank you.